Let the postseason begin. We're underway in this AFC wildcard weekend contest. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That's Odafe Owe with a stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Stroud. That pass caught by Tank Dell. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
On the quick, right?
From the gun, Stroud. Collins there to grab it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
All right. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now they have 3rd and short.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
Whoa. Why Tony?
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Mixon on the counter. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 14-yard line.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Hey, south.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's got it near the 10. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. The 27-yard look here. Everly's kick is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Deontay Hardy to return. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing a lane and doing their job. but there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Another run for Henry. And he'll get it up to the 44. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Gets everything he has under this throw. Maybe some nerves. It's an interception on his first pass. And the Texans get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
They send a man in motion.
Speed left, speed left.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. And no surprise here, they declined the flag because the play got a first down, so they're going to happily let it stand. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Or
Stroud from the pistol. Complete to Dell. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They have 3rd down and 8. To the air, Stroud. Finding Collins. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
All right.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out to the right, out to the right. Out to the right. Right.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. On play action, here's Stroud. Completed to Collins. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Hey, uno. Love it.
Throwing from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down.
Hey, uno. Under.
Man in motion here.
Look the hot. Buggy.
Stroud now on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he gets him around 6 there. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Takes off right out of the read option. Jukes out a 1-stop. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And they bring him down around the 34. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Running once more with Henry. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Ravens at a deficit. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Lamar now from the gun. He's on the move. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. All set up now for 1st and 10. This will be caught by Watkins. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, Jackson bails out of the pocket quick. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Danny Gray to return it. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? Hey, no more.
Back to throw. Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Stroud off the play fake. Connection made to Dell. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Why, Tony?
First down, Stroud. He puts some power on it, deep one left. Big game downfield. And in for the Houston touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans push their lead to 3. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Chased out to his right. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? If we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And that one made a bid for the opposing side, but they're saying it went out right at the midfield stripe. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Hardy on the return. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. He's on the move. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That's good for 7 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. No slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Pistol snap to Jackson. He puts everything behind this one. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now here's Lamar. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He breaks a tackle. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And it's going to be Texans football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Oh, hey.
Going right side, mixing with it. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Here we go.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Running left is Mixon. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, hey. Under. Hey, south. Yeah.
2nd and 10 now. Trying for the deep ball. That's complete inside the 35. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. Working inside the red zone. Finds his man, Gray. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Buying some time right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball, it's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely throwing it away.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Flush down now to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Everly's kick is good, and that'll double their lead to 6.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. This is Henry on 2nd. No one around. He's got space. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Henry running to the left. And he drives this forward to the 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything you watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well...
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens come through to tie it in the 4th. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. The touchdown brought it even, and this try can give them a 4th quarter lead. And he comes through on the kick to give them the lead here in the 4th quarter. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Gray now on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
They've got 1st down from the 31. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Keeping it with Mixon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. On the ground again with Mixon. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go.
He'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And they're up against it. Fourth down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Catch is made down the right sideline. They go for it on fourth down and get it in a big way, 25 yards there.
So close to getting off the field. But the fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
On the quick, right?
A give left side. Here's Mixon. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 21. Complete to Dell. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Here we go.
Running for it, Mixon. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Here we go.
Setting up to pass. He's got this complete to Dameon Pierce. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here we go.
Here we go, third and less than a yard.
Foul, foul, foul.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Texans facing a big play as they go for two.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Sending him up the middle. And he's almost there, but no! They stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that two-point conversion. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Hill now to return it. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side...
And he's going to be taken down for the sack. They can't even get a throwaway on that two-point try. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. Look the hot, look the hot.
He'll look to throw it. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Robbie.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Hey! Nike Texas. Why Tony? Hey, south. Love it.
One final shot here. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games.